peace, left me in pieces. How do I start this video? Wow, you already saw the title, so you know what I'm gonna talk about, but oh, I don't wanna talk badly on myself, but I feel like I should because at my age and no one should. You know what? Let's just get into the video. So, this is gonna be a story time. I did not think I would have been doing story time on my channel, and now that I'm doing story times, it's literally the second time that I'm doing a story time. But the story happened today, literally a couple hours ago. Actually, let's say 6 hours. My roommate left the country. I'm actually super excited about that. He went back to his country for an internship, and as the good person that I am, the good roommate that I am, I decided to go with him to the train station. So I went with him to the train station. As we were leaving, he told me to take the key. I think I said I'm gonna take the key. Guys, he has like his keychain, and I saw there was a key on the table, and the keychain was next to it. I was like, I just took the key, not the keychain. I was like, that's the key. We went out. He told me, do you took the key? I said, yes, I took the key. Close the door. The door that we have here is like, you cannot open it from the outside without the key. Like, you know, you need the key to open it. So close the door, went to the train station, say bye, whatever. I came back, guys. As I was walking up the stairs, because we live in the third floor, I was feeling something in my stomach. So I took the key. Before even putting it inside of the lock, I was like, this is not the key. Something will tell me like, this is not the right key. I put the key, not working. I felt shivers all over my body. I was like, no, no, no. So I tried again for a second time, not working. I was like, okay, okay, because I was like, no, I am kidding. I am kidding to myself. Like, how did I took the wrong key? Like, guys, it is 9 of class at 10. I'm locked outside of my apartment. This is why I will never be an apartment team. I'd rather live in a house than live in an apartment, because if it was a house, I would just like climb the window. But since we are in an apartment and I live in the third floor, how do I come inside my house, my apartment? I can't. As I was already telling myself all the bad stuff. Guys, one thing about me, when something happened to me, I remember all the bad stuff that I did. So I was like thinking about how am I gonna survive, because I had only 3 cents on me and my fake key. I was thinking about all the bad stuff that I ever did in my life, and I was like, this is my karma. Karma is a bitch. I should have known better. I went down because I could not believe myself. I was like, how is it possible? Also, sorry if I'm looking away. It's been a while since I recorded a YouTube video, so I'm like a little bit weird out. I was like, it's not actually happening. Like, this is not real. You know, it's not real. It went up again. Tried to open it. Not working. Tried to force it. I was like, I don't want to break the door, because if I break the door, who's gonna pay? Who is gonna pay? Not me. I was just like, okay, when life, or should I say, when I give myself lemons, I need to make lemonade. So trying to find a solution. Number 1, go to another friend's house, wait till the other will come. Number 2, try to open it myself. I don't know how. And number 3, go find someone who works like the door, you know, you can. Number 1, I have no friends who lives near me. Or should I say, I have no friends. My friend Kami, she's not there anymore. She went back to Gabon. She was literally living there 1 minute away from my house. She's not there anymore. My friend Rita, she lives so far away from me. I had no money. I was even thinking about like floating like the tramway, but she's at her internship, so like it wasn't even an option. Like, she's at her internship, and also like I have no phone. How am I gonna call her? Like, how am I gonna tell her that I'm coming? You know, there was so many things, not an option. Try to open it by myself, impossible. Calling someone, this was the right thing to do. There is that man who lives not far away from me, who like usually help me and my roommate when we have like something to fix. So I was like, I'm gonna go to his house. You're gonna help me. Guys, this is Ramadan, but I live in a Muslim country, so Ramadan hits even harder. It is 9, like already like 9:50, 9, I don't know. Go to his, not his house, because he has like a little space outside of his building where he usually stays. Guys, when I don't need him, he is always there. I go, he's not there. I'm like, okay. But the thing is next to his house, but I don't know like what is the number of his house. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I try to go inside his building, knock at I don't know how to explain it, but I think I found his apartment. Knock, nothing. Knock, nothing. I'm like, oh my god, he's old. It's during Ramadan. He's probably sleeping. Okay, I will come back later, guys. I come back to my apartment, crying, starving. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go down again. When I go, I pass by the building where I used to live. I see a girl at the third floor that I know because she sells stuff and my roommates buy stuff from her. So I see her at the third floor. I'm like, okay, I can go to her house since she has a phone. Text my roommate to ask my other roommate when he's gonna come or if he can come early. Or text my roommate to text a guy to call the guy, like the whole guy, his name is Hamid. So I'm like, this is the two options I have. Mind you, I saw that girl, okay, go to her building, my ex building, knock at the door. She's not answering. Okay, I was like, what have I done? Why? What is this happening to me? What have I done? What have I done? So I'm like, I just saw you at the window. Why don't you open the door? I'm knocking, nothing. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be a psycho since I don't live there anymore. I'm gonna leave. So I left. Went back to the guy apartment slash space. Not there. Windows down. I'm like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Because my roommate is gonna come at 8, literally. So I cannot wait from 9 to 8 outside starving. No, I wanted to unalive myself because it was my fault. Like when I took that key, something told me that this is not the key, or at least try. Like something in me, something has changed in me. Something was saying me like, this is not the right key. And why couldn't I just take my own key? Like, why did I have to take his key? Like, who does that? I was just saying all the bad stuff to myself because it's not the first time that it happens to me. Like, I'm not what's the word, like when you check things, like I'm not like I don't check things. Like if I do something, I'm like, oh, it's probably right, go ahead without checking it if it's right or not. If I checked the key, it would never happen. So I'm like walking around and from far I see a guy that I know. I was like, is it him? Like, is it really him? I'm walking, I'm like, trying to hide to see if it's him, because if it's not him, it's weird. I see it's him. It's actually the guy who did the painting. We actually did not knew each other. Like, when he was doing the painting, it's the landlord who sent him. Guys, when you have someone who's doing renovation or construction work at your house, come check on him and like try to laugh with him, because if you do that, he's gonna do a good job. So that's what we did. So yes, I saw him, I told him the stuff, and he's like, oh, there's no problem, let's go. And there was another guy with him. I did not knew him. I took the painter on the side, took my stuff. The guy overheard us. He's like, oh my god, really? I'm like, why don't you mind your own business? He came with us. Painter went to us, took some stuff. And the guy told me that, oh, maybe we will need to like break the thing. So do you have the money to pay? And I was like, I don't want that to happen. And second, I don't have the money. This is literally wasting money, because it would have never happened if I would have been more serious and checking the key. I don't want that to happen. So he came. I'm like, hey, can we do it like without breaking the stuff? He's like, yes, we can. He did that. And I remember that before going to the train station with my roommate, I left water on the stove to boil. So during all the time water was boiling, no, this is not happening. I was shaking, because if the water evaporate, the house can literally burn. And if it burns, I have my roommate who was in the living room. Not my roommate, my computer in the living room. All my stuff in my room. My other roommate stuff in his room. The whole house. Like, who's gonna pay for that? Not me. I was stressing down. So when he was doing that, I was like, just like, oh, please. Please, please, please. So I ran to the kitchen, turned off the stove. The casserole was empty. No water left. Like 5, or even if I spent like 5 other minutes outside, what would have happened? The whole house would have been burned. For what reason? For my lack of seriousness. Got it! Can you believe that? Well, yes. Okay. Honestly, I'm traumatized. This is just too much for me. I never felt that much overwhelmed in my life. Well, maybe I did because I'm dramatic, but it felt like the most. Would I be more conscious and serious about stuff? Yes. I don't know, but let's just say yes, because I have to. And I have one more thing to say, guys. Do you recognize what I'm wearing right now? I also wore that sweater in the video, and the day literally I got my phone stolen. I don't want to say bad stuff, but is you the reason why? Say something. I'm not the reason why. Yeah, you better not be. I'm starving and I'm gonna go eat. I haven't eaten all day.